Hey folks, Jerome Forestwood here. It's 5:09 p.m. on September 24th, 2025 in downtown Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. It is 19 degrees outside and a sunny evening in the city. In this video, I traveled for 2.5 kilometers, starting in the Davie village by the bus stop at Davie and Jervis, then strolled east on Davie, north on Granville and Seymour, ending my trek in the downtown core at Waterfront Station. To support the channel, click the heart icon to send me a super thanks. For updates, follow me on TikTok and Instagram at jforestwood. And if you enjoy this video, smash that like button, share it, and subscribe.
Hey folks, Jerome Forestwood here. I'm just walking here along Davie Street in the Davie village. And we're going to meander over to Waterfront Station. So come on with me as we make our way here from the Davie village to Waterfront Station. So this is our queer village here in the city, and it predominantly runs for the retail stretch of it from Burrard Street west along Davie Street and a little past Jervis. But then the residential stretch goes all the way down to Cardero or Demon Street, depending on who you're talking to and what their perceptions of the Davie village boundaries are. Either way, this is where the queer community strives and thrives. So if you're in the neighborhood and you're looking for that game, well, it's definitely on down here. And if you're looking for some really good food and some great service, this is another reason to come on down here. People from all walks of life come on down here and enjoy themselves. So just remember, don't bring any bad vibes. That's the one rule. So this is the intersection of Thurlow and Davie Street here. And we'll cross the street. I think we'll just go to the other side. It's a bit more interesting. I've been on this side for a few trips now. with the camera. Again, intersection of Thurlow and Davie Street. And there we go. Busy day here on the street. Here's a mocha right here. I got some nice coffee and sandwiches in there. Looks like they're just finishing up shop right now. Probably be open for another half an hour.
Yeah.
This is the intersection of Davie Street and Burrard. Cross. So now that we've crossed Burrard Street, we've entered into the downtown core. Davie Village is over in the west end, and Burrard's the border. And of course, once you cross it, you get a little east of the west end. That's the downtown core. This is Hornby Street. Oh, across Hornby. The weather is getting cooler. I have my jogging pants on today. It's around 17 degrees outside. Once it gets to around 14, that's when I start wearing the long sleeve shirts and stuff like that. Sometimes at 15, depending on the weather. Like if it's cold rain. That'll get you the hoodie too. Still okay. And you can see like people mixing and matching whatever part of the body they need to keep warm. For me today it's the legs. But for other people they're fine on the shorts, but they need that additional sweater for their core. And then other people are still perfectly fine being out and about in t-shirts and a shorts. This is the intersection of Howe and Davie Street. Let's cross the street in just a moment. There we go.
Yeah, you're not.
A lot of people in the queer community, especially the gay men, will be holding on to their t-shirts and shorts and tank tops and shorts for another couple weeks. Gotta keep the unofficial uniform.
स्टेशन कोड़े हैं
And here we are. We've just turned onto Granville Street. This is our busy bar street. Of course, it's Wednesday, so it's not going to be so busy today. But if you are looking for a good time, a Friday or Saturday night down in the strip, starting around 10 p.m. is definitely a great time to show up to see what's going on. And dotted in between the clubs is a whole bunch of nice restaurants that are still open right now, so you can come on over here and enjoy a nice restaurant during the weekdays as well as the weekends. So lots of options down here. Well, let's get back to Granville Street. Passing the pawn shop, or tacos, taps, and tequilas, as some people call it. They got it written on the side, so that's what some people just call it these days. Fair enough. Makes sense. Vancouver's a large city, so just be prepared to see people from all walks of life. That's what the city attracts. It's a very, very multicultural city.
No idea.
Not as multicultural in the same way as a city like Toronto is, but definitely still multicultural in its own respects. There are some very beautiful components to it, as well as some gritty components to this street. They all kind of mix together and create an interesting balance.
Can I ask?
The intersection of Nelson and Granville.
Put me on the camera though. Don't face it this way, bro. Otherwise, you'll have the card. I can figure it out.
Wait, do I want it?
It's the intersection of Smythe and Granville Street. Just passing the Pearl on over here. And then right next to the Pearl bar and nightclub is the rec room. This is the entrance to the rec room right on over here. They got a whole bunch of games and different kind of restaurant venues in there. Nice place to come if you want to have some fun. Even an axe throwing. I've done a little bit of axe throwing over there. Definitely a good time. We'll wait right here. It's the intersection of Robson and Granville Street. It's our turn to cross.
Because they opened Simon and Eden Center.
Along here, this is a mall right on over here, and it's the CF Pacific Center. This ground floor here used to be owned by Nordstrom, which pulled out just last year. And there's a Simon's Quebec department started moving in. I, of course, myself was hoping for an IKEA, but one can have wishes. I don't own the property, so I guess the best bidder went out. Simon's will be fine. My only concern is that spot has been known to have issues before. Looks like somebody's having a main character syndrome right now. But on another channel called Life. Very interesting. Very interesting. And here we are. This is Granville and West Georgia Street. It's one of the busiest intersections here in the city of Vancouver.
Yeah. I don't know.
This is the intersection of Duns here and Granville Street. And we'll cross the street in just a minute. Again, we're over here at Granville and Dunsmuir Street. Over here we're by the St. Regis Hotel. And then just around the corner we have the BC Institute of Technology. It's Vancouver's version of MIT. They got a bigger campus over in Burnaby. But they have their downtown school right here. There's the big BCIT logo right there.
They just had one.
Something. And we're coming up towards Waterfront Station, just right ahead of us here. And here is the Waterfront Station. Here we are, Waterfront Station. So thank you for coming along today. Just remember to share, like, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you later. Okay. Have a good day.